Hello, hello, hello. Well, time now is 20 past 11 on Thursday. I had to do a bit of a mission of mercy this morning for my neighbour. Their son died recently, and they wanted to collect the fridge freezer and the tumble dryer and a table and chairs out of their house. So because I've got a van, can you help? Can't say no, can you? So we went and did that this morning. Just put a bit of diesel in the van. So yeah, you got to help sometimes, didn't you? Give a bit back. So we're off now into Hordle to collect the cooker. 5 minutes down the road. So the van is empty apart from a ceiling fan. So yeah, going to go and do that. And we're going to go, I think, to Christchurch. Get a satellite dish and pole. And then we're just waiting on confirmation to go and get a big ass barbecue. And then see what else the day brings. Can't do too much because I'm picking up the gorgeous Kira later on this afternoon. Then we're going out to see my daughter. So all in all, yeah, I'm just looking. It's just enough to fill me time this afternoon. This week's a bit of a write-off really. Got loads going on, and that is the whole reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is because I can do these things now. Putting family first rather than work, putting life first rather than work first. It's not about the money. The fact that I can make a little bit of money out of this is a bonus. The fact that I can make any money whatsoever, if I can just, if I make enough to pay me way, then we're home and dry. I like to think that I can make a bit more. I've had the price back for getting the van sign written. Wow. A little bit more expensive than I was hoping for. I got the impression it was going to be about 200 quid. It was 395 plus the VAT. So on an oldish van, I'm not prepared to pay that. So Plan B will be coming into operation, which involves rather large those magnet signs. They're huge. I'm getting some of those. I'm going to get some of those made up for the time being. Till such times as I can justify spending 400 quid. That's the fact. I mean, it'll look good. It'd look, it'd look brilliant. But I just don't want to spend 400 quid. I'd just happily spend 200. But no, I'm not expecting something for nothing. But I ain't paying 400 quid. Oh, it's warm. Tiptoe, she is tiptoeing. So this is downtown New Milton. Cool, he's out on the Tour de France there. vibratory there. Hey, still cross the road even on a red light. And I think I said before, just on this junction, a woman got killed because she didn't obey the green cross code. Bumpy. It's only a mile and a half up the road. Gorgeous Kira's on the Isle of Wight today on a jolly. Works do, my arse. Nice lunch and a few wines. So she'll be merry by the time I pick her up later. Oh, look how far he is over the white line. Well, nowhere near the white line. I can't even get through. Dickhead. I got to be at? Tipper van there for 16 grand for 15 plate. 16 grand for a 15 plate. Just let that sink in for a minute. Crusher Harris in that bus, I knew him. Always have a look in the houses, see what there is. Taking the next right. It's only down here the other day. I've given a bottle of water this morning. Trouble is, somebody's already had a glug out of it. No, nice thought, but no thanks. I didn't realise until I got it. Right. It's not going to be too far down this road. Oh. I don't know where it's going to be. Come on. Around here somewhere. 14. We're here. Speak to you in a bit. Hello. That was good. Was nice bloke, he's a builder. Left him my card. He said, I've got some more stuff at home. He's local. Turn round. Go the way I came. Let's go down in here. Never know what's round it, do you? I thought that said Fanny Close, it's Tiffany. So yeah, I ended up with a cooker and 2 radiators. Nice! So we're going over to a place called Burton now. It's about 20 minutes away. Oh, all you're doing is driving around wasting diesel. Yeah. But you know what? I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying this. Oh, there's an AA man there. Am I going to be able to get for you? Yeah. Oh, it's warm. Fan on. No aircon. Get the air blowing on me. What little there is. So back through New Milton. Oh no, up the road. Ooh, Bennett. Oh, someone bucking a system there. Back up Vags Lane. When I took our neighbour down to Southampton. It was down there near Southampton Airport, and whose son, who's sadly passed away. There's a bloke in there. I thought I recognised him. It's from years back when I was in the I worked a little bit in the antiques trade, and I used to see him down. He's like a man in a van. He was like one of the first ones. He's been doing it for donkey's years. But he was a young lad then. He's like 15, 15 odd years ago, 20 years ago. So he's sort of like 40s now. I said, I remember you used to be down at, you used to always do the auction house down by KFC in Port. He said, yeah, that's right, I still do it. I said, oh, fair play. I see, there's a couple of people we knew. So we swapped cars. I said, oh, this is what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, all right, George, yeah, cool. So I said, oh, if you need any house clearance then, I'll give you a shout. You never know who you're going to come across, do you? So, never know. So it's not what you know, it's who you know these days, isn't it? It's like I build it. I said, no, you know. I said, if you got more, I'll buy a couple of beers for the, you know, for sorting me out here. You only got to do that a couple of times, especially if it gives you a load of copper or something. Bit nasty coming out of there. There's the ploughing. You're going to get to know these roads well, aren't you? Bit narrow down through here, and you've got telegraph poles that are stuck right out the road. It's like wing mirror killers. Bad enough coming through here in a Range Rover. I did it once in a double-decker bus. That was fun as a diversional. I like to say it was fun. It bloody wasn't. The roof took a right battering. All these overhanging trees. I think they run the New Forest Tour down along here as well these days. It'd decapitate some poor bastard if they stood up. I've done a couple of videos now that hopefully you've started to like, you know, you like them, you like the format of them, of the ones I've done driving around. Me talking nonsense, just showing you around the New Forest really. Well, I think I'm losing weight. I weighed myself. I feel like I'm losing weight already. I'm sweating like a racehorse at the moment. I think in 6 months of this, I'll be like 9 stone. Well, one of my legs will be. But no, oh, look at this Ranger coming up. Look at that. Beauty! I had one like that in silver. See it? Oh, look at that. Bogacy. I'm surprised twisting the chassis like it did go around that roundabout. As far as the back tailgate didn't pop up. Mine used to. V8 petrol. It's an animal. I could watch the fuel gauge go down. But it was nice. So this place I'm going is 15 minutes away from home. Go and get it. Something to do, innit? Because you never know what else you might find. Oh my word! Whoa! Coming through! You never know what you're going to find. It's down here is Sammy Miller's Motorcycle Museum. World famous apparently. Old Sammy Miller, he was a scramble rider in his day. He's still 80, he still rides a bike. Museum, I've never been. You can see there's a cafe in there which I've been into, but I've never wandered around the museum. You can look in through the windows and it looks quite spectacular. It's one of those things that it's like literally 5 minutes from where I live. I've never bloody been in there. Stupid. So this takes us up to the A35. We're going to be hooking a left and heading towards Christchurch. We don't actually go into Christchurch, it's just this place Burton is just north of it. I'm enjoying this. Always seems to be something that you just go on to Face Bay and Gumtree and have a look, and there's always something you can pick up. I've only done one full day, which was the Sunday. That was like stuff in the morning, stuff in the afternoon. Other than that, it's been life's, you know, life. Enjoying life. Bloody right. He's trawling up and down the country all day. Like I said, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the life and living it. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. I'm going to try it, see what it sounds like. I need to get a, well, I don't need to get one, I've got one. I've got one of them fluffy mic things that goes on top of the camera that cuts out the wind noise. So if it does get a bit windy, I'll stick it on. My next door neighbour gave me a, amongst a whole load of shite, he gave me an old keyboard that he's had for about 30 years, I think. It's an old synthesizer keyboard. He said it's absolutely goosed. He said I've used it till nothing works on it anymore. I've taken bits off it, I think he said, and now you can have it. It's not worth anything, and it's because I can assure you, if he could get a part out of it to sell, he would. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. For hobbies, he strips down old Porsches. That Ranger looks she looks in good nick. Go home. after this I'm going home, unless I've had a message come through, which I think I might have, to go and collect something else. I think they said after 2 o'clock. It's only 12, so I'll nip home, get something to eat, and then go and get this other bit. What's going on here? You Bennett, somebody turning up in there at the last minute. So this is the outskirts of Christchurch now. We've got to go down here, over one little roundabout, hook a right at the next one, and that takes me around Christchurch bypass to the next roundabout, take a right, and that leads us up into Burton. Gone for Burton. The vinyl's all shot to pieces on the roof, look. Time to go. I'm a white van man, I can do what I like these days. White man, there's no laws. All out the window now. The rest of the bodywork looks alright though. They've had some work done to it, or is it starting to go around the bottom? Everything falling over. It's the cooker and the radiators. Should have strapped them down really, I suppose. I'll just leave them lying down flat, I think, until I get a bit more shit in there, now I can stack it up. Turning right here. Burton, Winton and Sopley. We got married at Sopley. Whoa, easy tiger. No retarder on this lump. Where are they going? Thirsty. I've got coffee here. That's better. on, we can go. Well, the bloke's left this out in the garden, or should have, but that means it's easy pickings for any other scrapper that's going round. So going up to Burton there. Oh, they've hacked these hedges apart, look, they're all bedded. Get past him. Temporary lights. Digging the roads up again. So what do you reckon? You liking this new thing? Oh, green light, green light! Can you tell by the tone of my voice that I'm feeling a lot happier? I noticed on some of my last videos it was doom and gloom. I was like, yeah, I wasn't in a good place, I must admit. I wasn't in a good place. I feel I'm starting. I wouldn't say I am, but I'm starting to feel better. You know, I wasn't listening to my own mantra. If you know, in like, if you're not happy, do something about it. I wasn't listening to myself. And, you got to do that. So it's not this one here. It's the next one. There's a lot of houses up behind here. Oh, come on, come on. Mile an hour around here. Review Road, right through here. Farewell Close. Let's park over here. Right. Speak to you all in a bit. Hello. Okay, so just had confirmation to go and pick up this barbecue. So that was a satellite dish on a pole we've just collected. So that was alright. Someone look around. You never know what's lying around, lurking around on these doorsteps, do you? Oh, let's get the window down a bit. Where do I need to go here? Right here? Telling me right. Is that what I think it is, isn't it? Triumph Dolomite and an Austin Cambridge. What's that down there? Looks like a fridge. I can stay there. Right, nice little jaunt out to Ringwood. Only 8 mile up the road. So this is going up to Sopley. Oh, this is Winton. Fuller's, that's where we ended up staying the night after we got wedding and where I stayed the night before the wedding. After having a traditional stag night the night before with a load of army mates. As you can imagine, I was not very well the next day, the day of the wedding. Which was why I had the wedding in the afternoon, late afternoon, so I knew I had a little bit of time to recover. Because if it had been at 11 o'clock, I could barely stand up at 11. Plus I needed to get a pint in before the big moment. I thought the gorgeous Kira was going to kill me. So anyway, this is where we got married up here. I don't know whether you'll see it or not. It's called Sopley Mill. Lovely venue. My mate did all the catering, Ginger Toby, he was a good lad. And that the Woolpack, that's quite a nice pub. There's good food in there. What it has done in the past. So it's down there, Sopley Mill. To my left, they can't see it. So one-way road here, but that means nothing. Always expect the unexpected. That's a nice little run out to Ringwood now. 30 through here, just don't get too carried away. This is quite handy, you know, getting that other collection in now. Means I may not have to go out again later. Nice. Stay there. They've resurfaced all this road. Oh, what he was doing then? Oh, what he was doing? Thought he was about to put himself through the edge. Another pub, the Queen. Never been in here. The new Queen even. Yeah, never been in there. Looks quite nice. Lovely old farm on the left here. I've been in there before, closed for refurbishment as a hotel. I worked for, when I was working on agency, they wanted a minibus, because I got my PSV as well, wanted a minibus driver, and the job was, it was a lovely little job actually. It was working for a care home as the minibus driver, and they'd arranged days out all over the place, and they had like members of staff. I didn't have to do nothing other than drive the minibus. And we went in there for a cup of tea once. They just drove from Bournemouth, drove up to there. They stopped, had tea and coffee and a cake in the garden. They bought me one. Stayed in there about an hour. I was chatting with one of the old boys. I felt quite nice. I was chatting with one of the old boys, you know. And it was quite good. And then they went down to Brandsea Island one day. Where else did we go? We were all over the place. A nice little job. Go to all these different places, just wait around, and even wait with them. Like they always say, oh, do you want to come in for a cup of tea then? Oh yeah, lovely, thank you very much. It was alright. Have a laugh with the old girls. Church now, we go back a different way. Oh, that place sold. It's a nice house in there. Don't know whether you've got to see it or not. It looks nice from the outside, but inside it's probably horrendous. Quirky, I think would be the word. toll before we come in at Ringwood. Used to be a pub, I reckon. I can't remember what it's called though. This down here, the Copper Kettle. I'm pretty certain this was a pub as well. They still got the Copper Kettle out, hanging outside the door, look, over the front of the door. See it there? Copper Kettle. I suppose no one's had it away. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. The other side. You've got some quirky houses going up through here. They're all on the, these ones here on the left, look, they're all on a slant. Old Victorian houses. No, look at the walls. All on the piss. Look at that. I reckon that used to be a pub as well. That looks like it should have been a pub. Springbury House. Now there is rumours this is home of Ringwood Brewery. Now like things like Hog's Batter 49er, I think they do, and a number of other beers, owned by Marston's now. But I believe they're moving. They're closing down. That on the right there, that used to be the old police station. They sold that off, didn't they? Like they do, put a load of bloody houses. So you've got Ringwood Brewery on the left here, just coming up. I work for them on agency as well. Just on the left here, and then this little place, this thatched place, that used to be is that Candlesticks or something like that? It's like a little restaurant, not anymore. Straight across. Pub here on the right, can't remember what it's called. What's it? Lamb Inn? Yeah, another Lamb Inn. Turn left there, this next mini roundabout, that takes you up towards the High Street marketplace. We're sort of scooting around the old around the town. We're going on the road out towards Salisbury Road. Turn right. Enjoying this? Having fun yet? A bit different, isn't it? It's a bit like being in the truck. Right here, there's the van dealers on the right. Well, he's on my left now. Bit pricey. I don't know which way it's going to take me home from here. By this. You need to get over though. Turn left here. North Polner Road. Oh, I've never been down here before. This one. It's this one here. Right there. Google is bound to lie to me. It's on the left. And to the left, it's telling me. Oh, hit the curb. 15. 35. It's right here somewhere. I think it's in here. Right, speak to you in a bit. Hello. Oh, that was a quick collection. Nice. Going up here now. Still in the forest. Ooh. talk a bit funny round here. So in the space of an hour, I've ended up with an oven, 2 big radiators, satellite dish on a big pole, and barbecue. Just like that. Go left here. Extreme cycling. What's you got there? Chair. That's a cute little cottage, isn't it? It's right on a main road, look. Well, not a main road, but it's a busy road. Back over the main road, A35. Everything fallen over. Then we turn left here. Right.
Call from 02879.
I think that was spam. They can leave a message for me if they want. Wind your way back now. You're right here, I think. Like a little pub there, the elm tree. Steady on. The old Raptor Centre down here. I'm sure. There's a left and a right for me. Quite pretty round here. Little campsite in there. So when I get back, got a bit of stripping out to do. That's about it, really. I'm going to go back. Got a few things to strip out, which I think I'm going to record and see what you think. See what you think of that. It'll, some people will like. I quite like watching them. I find it therapeutic. Yeah, I often watch. So give it a go. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And if you do like it, well, you've ended you're watching something that you never thought you'd watch. And I think that's the beauty of YouTube. You can often do that. I've watched all sorts of things that I've never in a million years go, oh yeah, I think I'll go and look at that up and watch a bit of that. You know? Yeah, I've watched all sorts. You never know, isn't it? Cycled all around it. It's a bit windy. Keep forgetting I've got gears. It's nice round here. Trouble with this road, you just get a little bit of speed up and then you've got to slow down again. Or the road narrows or something ridiculous. So like I say, I hope you're liking this. So it's a bit different. Or is it? I mean, it's still going along on the roads, but it's still me talking a load of shite. So nothing much has changed. And you still get a fairly good view in a transit van. Oh look, come on my son. What are you doing? Give him plenty of room. Look at that big old bird there. This is nice when all the this is all rhododendrons down through it. When this is all out in flower earlier on in the year, I don't think it's earlier on in the year. It's absolutely stunning. want to go home and have a ham and pickle Newport Bagnall. For those of you that know, quite partial to a Newport Bagnall. Don't go, don't go. There's little cottages around here that are quite nice. Steady on, boy. We're going to do a bit of stripping out this afternoon. A couple of hours that we've got left. What time's it now? 1 o'clock. I've got to pick the gorgeous gear up about, I think about 4:45. Means I've got to be ready by about 4 o'clock. Got to go home now, have something to eat. Book the restaurant for the night. We've got a nice little Italian to go to. I used to know the lads that worked in there, but not anymore. Big coat, what are you doing? Yeah, I put your hand out. That makes it alright then. He did say thank you. Oh, and he was pretty committed, I suppose, really. Can't be slamming the brakes on, you've probably got a load of oldies in there. Well, probably not oldies, probably school kids. I think there's an out of bounds place just up the lane there, up the track. That Shogun, she made no attempt to move over at all. Bloody woman. She could have quite easily gone over at least a foot. Where's he going? Is he going in there? I'm having a laugh, aren't you? He's parking up. Not brilliant, mate. Yeah, full of kids. What this place is called. I do know it. It's a Crown. Burley? No, it's not Burley, is it? Crown. Never been in the Crown either. There's to bring us just out to the Cat and Fiddle crossroads. There's another pub up here called the 3 Tons. Food's pretty good in there actually. I've had a nice ploughman's in there. All my food, I'm bloody starving. 3 Tons. These railings here get a good beating. Oh yeah, someone's hit them again recently, look. Get over. Fucking hell. What do you want me to do? Get up on the pavement? Plenty of fuckery still there, isn't there? You know, we ain't missed out on that. So I can't, what day is it today? It's Thursday. Tomorrow we're going up to Nottingham. Staying overnight, graduation's Saturday morning, first thing Saturday morning. She's got to be in there, and she's got to be there at 8:30 in the bloody morning. Jeez, oh. So we're all done and dusted by lunchtime, and we're going for a meal Saturday lunchtime, and then heading back home. So we're back Saturday evening. Sunday, so my next collections will be Sunday. Can't do nothing till Sunday. So that's it. This is me nearly finished for the weekend. How cool is that? I don't know how much you can hear getting blown away here. Yeah, this is me. This is what doing this job, setting this up, has enabled me to do. I don't have to worry. Like, you know, in the truck, I'll be like, Thursday, am I going to get home tonight? I don't know, because them bastards are likely to run me out of time somewhere along the line. No guarantee I'll be back, or if I am back, it's the early hours of the bloody morning, and I'm knackered all day. Yesterday, funnily enough, was the first time I said to Kira, you know, halfway through the day, well, 3/4, you know, about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I said, today's the first day I actually feel like slightly normal. You know, I've worked all day, I've done a bit of, you know, mucking about and running around. I feel alright. It's the same today. At the moment, I feel fine, absolutely good. I feel good. As long as I'm picking stuff up like that, I'm going to make some money. But this is a Cat and Fiddle. Busy road, dangerous bloody road as well. Plenty of fuckery here, I tell you. So it's a bit of a dog leg here. I'll go left and then immediately get over into the far right hand lane. Then turn right. That's where I'm going anyway. That's a different way in. Yeah. There's me saying I feel good. Bloody big yawn. New Forest Food Festival. Where's that? 5th and 6th of August. I can do things like that now. More coffee. Oh no. Yeah. I'll get round. Whoa! See what I mean? Don't know if you saw that. I ain't taking a chance. Constant stream of traffic. I can go after this little before the red one bears down on me. There's two ways to my house from here, and it's either come this way or go further up the road and then turn right and come in the back way from the top. So you can either come in from the south or come in from the north. So I'm coming in from the south today. A few more houses this way, and you never know what you might spot. Never know, do you? Getting a bit windy. Can you hear me better now, mother? Yeah. I see no bears though. I see no bears. Or washing machines or tumble dryers. That's what I really want to see. Walkford. I've eaten in there a couple of times. It's just like it's a Green King. It's a bit like Witherspoony, you know. Not cordon bleu. It's not like they got a good chef in there. But the food that I had was actually quite nice. Just want something cheap and cheerful. That's the place to go. Bentley. Yeah, successful morning. Right, a couple of hours of collecting shine. Oh, collecting money actually. That's the way you got to look at it. Right, I love you and leave you. Watch out for bears. No drama llamas. And don't go catching game. Speak to you all later.